What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy J Smooth G. We're about to react to season 2 finale of Doom Patrol. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a big fan of this season, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. But yeah, let's just get right into the video. Called Wax Patrol. The beast inside of Dorothy has been released into the world, and the whole world is in danger. Let's get it.
I want to see my daughter get married.
If it's the end of the world, there won't be a wedding.
If it's the end of the world, I deserve to spend it with my family.
What the hell are we?
Tight.
For as long as I can remember, no one out there has given a damn about us. We're all we have.
So that's it? Chief wins
This
again.
isn't about the chief. This is about Dorothy.
And for me, it's about Clara. I have a daughter too. He's responsible for the life he fucked up. I'm responsible for the life I fucked up. I'm going to repair mine.
If you want to be the man your daughter expects you to be, then you'll help an 11-year-old girl whose life is in danger.
You've reached Salty Bunk Bar and Restaurant and Tackle Shop.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Your imaginary friend is a Punch and Judy puppet?
It was the 15th century. We didn't have bunch hunting bunny.
He's gone.
What the fuck?
For the first time, I actually...
We need to find Niles and fast. Let's split up.
We're gonna find Niles, and we're gonna kill that fucker dead. You hear me? Fucking fuck.
It's funny, I never had an imagine.
I bet gosh darn if you don't look tougher than nails in that get-up.
Not Dr. Cowboy, you can't be.
Did you make all that yourself? What is that?
Dr. Cowboy, what the freak?
Not enough.
They're really quite something.
Attack you? Oh, I have something much better planned. I'm afraid running isn't an option, dear.
Mine. And the longer you try to hold me back, the more I'm going to torture them. Just remember, the pain I inflict, it's all on you.
Chief? Can you hear me? Kipling? What the hell happened to you?
Oh shoot. Got turned to wax. Just hiding under all those eyeballs.
Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Imaginary ass bitch! How's this real shit feel, huh? Oh my Jesus!
Ari is so trash.
Life.
Why is she here?
Dancing together again makes me almost wish you never got that part. Your career takes off and old Roxy gets crumpled.
Just tap dancing the
tossed in
whole
a bin.
time.
I guess success does change people.
And yet that's exactly what you became. Desperate, willing to do anything to get the next role. That's all you know how to do, isn't it?
Look at yourself.
You'll always be that pathetic little boy looking for validation.
Who are you?
Who are you? That's why you always need a role, isn't it?
Can't be yourself.
Grow up.
I should have known. Jesus forgives.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, I'm not Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh fuck. Just blew him up. Didn't even turn him wax. Okay, that then it gets turned to relax for sure. Blew him up beforehand though. He ain't shit.
What's so funny?
Girls want girls. New Jersey. She go both ways.
Official. Throw a hell of a party.
She ain't even enjoying it. He's so fucking good.
Miranda?
Hmm? What the fuck? So I guess that Crystal's gonna wake up Jane in the present.
Oh, thank Christ.
Give her some air, you guys. Come on, sweetheart.
Just ruin the whole orgy.
You scared the shit out of me. What happened? You?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Fine as wine.
Okay.
So, who wants to get back to fucking? You? What do you say, Bobby? You seem to be enjoying it before. You want to run up in it again?
Oh wow.
How about you? There's room for more gash, right? Maybe he sticks it in while one of you ride my face. Or maybe we start up a daisy chain and he watches while he cranks it.
Oh shit.
Let's be free. You motherfuckers. You don't know a thing about love, not one of you. The shit that happened tonight, this scene, isn't about love or freedom. It's just more control, cooked up by men like this asshole. They stay in control and keep taking from clueless bitches. And we let them because we've tricked ourselves into believing it's a fucking choice. I don't know who's worse in this shitbox. The tiny dick losers?
I mean, to be fair, you could have said no.
Opening up for them because you're afraid.
Nobody forced you to participate in the orgy.
Hey! What the fuck was that?
You knew when you planned this little party. You knew you'd have to push this on Miranda and you knew exactly how to do it.
I thought it would help us to grow.
Bullshit! This was never about growing and evolving. You just wanted to try some new pussy.
The boy in his face. She out of there.
And my name is Jane.
Jane. Oh, they don't show us the cheeks. Why not? Why? She's the baddest one in there. Oh, they left it on a cliffhanger. Trash. They didn't even reveal who the fake Miranda was. In season 2, episode number 9. I'm gonna talk about this episode first before I review the whole season. This episode was kind of whack. It was whack. Just give it a buck. I guess we'll talk about my favorite parts in this episode first before I get to the cons. I liked how Cliff had to make a decision between saving the world or going to the wedding. It's kind of tragic how the one thing he cared about, the one thing that was kind of building up to, because he had this whole sub arc where he's trying to reconnect with his family, kind of gets taken away by Niles Carter again, by an issue that could have been resolved easily if he had called in that cultist earlier. But yeah, he chose between saving the world. He made that choice. He ganged up with the Doom Patrol and went to go face off against the Candlemaker, which we never even got to saw in this episode. When they get to the little fair, I don't know if it's the Candlemaker doing this or if it's Dorothy, but essentially their imaginary friend is being manifested into reality, and after that, each member gets turned into wax. For Elastigirl, it's just a paper mache version of her. For Cyborg, it's a cowboy version dressed up as, his father dressed up as a cowboy. For Robot Man, it's Jesus. Jane is knocked out throughout this whole sequence. And she's having like flashbacks of when she's being manipulated by her boyfriend, and participating in this orgy, which is like really funny scene in my opinion. But yeah, Last Girl just has to tap dance. It's just trash. I don't know what her point is. The point of her being in this freaking episode. Robot Man just gets destroyed by Jesus. It's wrecked and then turned to wax. The manifestation kind of taunts Cyborg after he let go of his girlfriend who committed a crime and murdered someone. He says he'll never amount to being anything. Just kind of sad because I feel like his time is being wasted with the Doom Patrol, which I'll get into later. But Crazy Jane, I think we got those flashbacks mainly because it kind of shows us how the primary in that circumstance was Miranda. It kind of showed us how the primary loses control, and the new one, which is Jane, becomes the head honcho of all the personalities. When Miranda was dipped into the well, she actually died, so we never get to know who the impersonator is at the end of the episode. Just kind of whack. I really want them to tie up loose ends, but they're really gonna make us wait till season 3, which luckily at the time of this recording, season 3 drops like 2 weeks, because this is like September 5th, so I don't have to wait that long to find out what happens. But it sucks for the people who saw it the day it came out, because they have to wait like a whole year. But nonetheless, we get Jane climbing up out of the well. She's probably gonna have a important part in this final battle, because everybody else is turned to wax. Niles Carter is on the ground. And we have Dorothy trying to make her own weapon against the Candlemaker. Gets sucked into the fire. can't get too excited about that. I don't really like Dorothy, but I don't think she's dead. I don't think that's the end of it. Yeah, whack episode overall. This whole season dealt with coping with the damage that Niles Calder caused each of the members' lives. And so it kind of took away from Cliff, because the one thing that he was supposed to do with his family, he had to go save the world. Cyborg was a waste. Yeah, let me just do the season review, man. Freak it. This is the season review now, season 2 review. Elastigirl was just a tag along throughout the whole series. Not the series, but the whole season. I really felt like her arc was just pointless. This season, she sees her mother getting a role by having intercourse with a producer so that she can have success as an actor, well, as an actress. But Rita wants to prove to her deceased mother that, you know, she can become an actor without doing a deed like that. Don't really care about that. Cliff, felt like he had the most important arc, trying to reconnect with his daughter. Overall, just trying to become more human. He felt really guilty for not being in his daughter's life for like 30 years. And so when he finally has the chance to, you know, reconnect with her on a event that would, you know, be one of the most important events in her life, you know, he has to go save the world. Once again, Niles Calder takes something away from him. Vic, I feel like his talent is like really wasted being with the Doom Patrol. Get this whole side arc with him. Just hang out with his girlfriend, his new girlfriend. And she does some questionable things. And eventually they break up. I feel like Cyborg just really needs to come to the Titans, man. Like, another Doom Patrol show will be worse without him, but it's time, man. Never saw any real action from him, even though I know the show really isn't an action-oriented show. This isn't really a superhero show at all. It's really about damaged characters, the outcasts, who have to deal and cope with their misfortune. And season 1 was like the origin story, showing what happened to them, and them banding together against a threat to their new family. Season 2 was coping with the misfortune and trying to tie loose ends with their past, which is why we got a lot of flashbacks in this season. We have Negative Man trying to reconnect with his family, but he got betrayed by his sons. Because I guess his sons did more research and they thought that he was a criminal. Negative Man had the most important arc in this season, because he was kind of at fault for having damaged his family, for cheating on her and his wife, and then not being in his son's life. So I thought things were going good, but things just went out of hand. His grandson got shot. Everything went to shit. But Negative Man was really getting in tune with himself when he met the Russian, who also had like a negative spirit. I think for her it took like 5 years, and for him he never fully got in tune with the spirit. So it's been like since like 1960, so 80 years since he hasn't been in full control of his negative spirit. Each episode kind of has like a wacky factor, which I kind of feel like it was just tagged along at the end of each episode. You know, you had the crazy killer return his victims into butterflies. You had the bug hive who fed off of stupid ideas, sex ghosts. You know, it was really cool in season 1 to have that, you know, wacky comic book factor, but now it kind of just got old to me personally. And it really just kind of just took forever for everything to advance story-wise. Kind of felt like everything was pointless. But this season we're introduced to a new character, Dorothy, and that's the main focal point in the season. Trying to hold back the Candle Maker. Trying to do everything they can to prevent this catastrophe. Niles Calder tries to lock her up in Danny Street. Danny says, you know, I can't imprison her anymore. He even plans to kill her, but he just doesn't go through with it. This is his own daughter. So now, at the end of the season, we have the Doom Patrol being destroyed. And we don't even really know what happened to Dorothy. I thought Dorothy was really annoying in this season. I feel like she was just a Jane 2.0. With multiple entities in her head. Not being in control. I think one of the best parts in the season was Baby Doll conflicting with Dorothy, locking her up in the furnace and almost killing her, and then get that beef with the fire entity from Jane, burning up the wolf beast, and then, you know, that causes Baby Doll to get killed because the Candle Maker arrives. I was really hoping to see the Candle Maker at the end of the season, at least have like a fight or something, man. But again, this isn't really an action show, so I guess it's not really for me. I wouldn't even really call this a drama. Well, I mean, it is a drama, but I wasn't really getting that much suspense from it. Just arcs that I don't really care about. Sawbrook's just so wasted in this show. Yeah, I thought this was a very mediocre to lackluster season of Doom Patrol. I feel like they could do better. Like I said earlier, I feel like each member is kind of doing their own thing. They didn't really feel like a team. So, kind of want to see that in the next season, them coming together to stop crazy threats. But yeah, that's my season 2 review on Doom Patrol. If I were to grade it, I'd give it a C-. Nah, D+, because I was just bored, man. I was bored. Even the Crazy Factor couldn't save this season. Not a whole lot of action. If you're not gonna have a lot of action, like, you gotta keep me invested in the show. And I didn't really like Dorothy being the focal point of the season. So, yeah. I'm gonna give the season a D+. I'm sorry. Plus that cliffhanger, he didn't really resolve anything, making people wait a whole year. I'm good on this, man. D+. It's my season 2 review, and it's my reaction to season 2/9 Wax Patrol. I'm Jay Smoothie. Until next time, deuces.